Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? I hope everything is good and great and wonderful. And look, no Kindle today, so we're not going to be talking about books for once. But we are going to be talking about a Chromebook, because I got one. I ended up getting one this weekend, and it's all thanks to Em. I told her the reason why I wanted a Chromebook. I told her that I had been looking for one because I wanted to start making writing a habit, like I mentioned on Friday. And she said, well, I have a gaming laptop that you can use. It's in the closet. I don't use it. And I told her, like, I'm really looking for a dedicated machine that just does writing. It's just basically a portable typewriter. And I don't want to have a machine that I can install all those distractions on. I just want open it up and I'm just typing. That's what I want to do, and I have good battery life, lightweight, easy to carry around. You know, this machine is exactly that. It's a Chromebook for exactly that. And we went to Walmart on Sunday, me, her, and Monster. Roland was at work, so the three of us went to Walmart to get some puzzles because we haven't done puzzles in a while. And she said, let's go get some puzzles. And while we were there, I guess she walked past the Chromebooks and went, huh. And so after we got puzzles, I wanted to go get a shirt, and she told Monster, she's like, distract your dad for a while. And so Monster did her job. So we went and got a shirt, and then Monster goes, I want to go check out the holiday supplies. So we went over there, or the Halloween supplies. So we went and looked at all the Halloween stuff, seeing if anything was on markdown. Then she said, I want to go look in the fabrics because she does like cosplay type stuff. So we went and looked in the fabrics. They showed me a whole bunch of foam, like the 2 and 3 inch foam and all that sort of stuff that was on the Christmas list. And I guess in that amount of time, Em was able to find an employee to sell her one of the Chromebooks, the first one they found. She's like, just give me the first one you can find. It's for my boyfriend. He doesn't know. And in that time, she purchased a Chromebook, ran it out, put it in the car, and came back and found us in the store. So when I got home, we were working on the puzzle, and she eventually went into the bedroom and came out carrying the box. And I, of course, got a little sappy about it because, you know, while this is a low-end Chromebook, it's still an expensive gift. This is the Asus Model C423N. This is an Intel Celeron dual-core with 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gig solid-state drive. So it's a lower-end model, which is precisely what I wanted, and I'm super happy with it. I hadn't told her that what I really wanted, I really was hoping to get one earlier than yesterday because this month is the start of NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month. The goal is to write a 50,000 word novel during the month of November. And if you can finish by the end of November, you get a certificate and that sort of stuff. And I really wanted to participate this year. I was really wanting to use this event to kick off my habit. And it's not that I want to develop a habit because I feel like that's how you become a, quote, real author or a real writer. I wanted to develop the habit because I don't really have a lot of habits in my life, like good or bad. There's not things that I don't really have a lot of things that I spend my free time on, like with any sort of regularity, I guess. This show is a habit, but other than that, like I don't necessarily watch movies or television. I don't follow sports. I don't do yoga or exercise or really anything. So spending an hour a day writing is a really good habit to develop, and this is the machine I wanted to be able to do that with. Just so happens she got the perfect machine. Like I said, it's a lower end model, which means I can't install all of those distractions on it that just get in the way. All I want to be able to do, open the thing, start writing. It powers on super fast. I don't know if you saw that. This is called the Nano Edge display, which is fine. I don't really care how big the bezel is. I will say that the display in this model is a little bit finicky, and you can see it on the camera just how quickly the viewing angles drop off. You got to be kind of looking straight at it, which isn't a problem for me. I'm writing black text on a white background, and it's also a 768 display. It's 1366 by 768, which is an odd display size to have in a modern laptop. I would expect it of 1080p, but I don't need it because I am just typing. I don't need anything special. So for me, for my purposes, for writing a book, the display is just fine. Like I'm not really watching YouTube on here. I'm not going to be doing any sort of graphically intense stuff. Perfect. Keyboard, wonderful little keyboard. It feels great. It types great. The trackpad is nice and beefy. Does all your normal 4-finger, 2-finger, 3-finger swiping. Chrome OS itself is really snappy and easy to use. Everything is basically where you would expect to find it on a laptop machine. It actually does do multiple desktops, which was something I wasn't aware of and I will use frequently, because on my work laptop I use like 4 desktops, so I have different things on different desktops. I can have my dictionary and thesaurus up on different desktops and swipe back and forth to look things up. My one complaint is the keyboard. There's a above my backspace key where a delete key would be is the power button. And I've discovered from using this, something I didn't really know about myself, is that I'm a deleter. I don't backspace very often. I'm a delete key person. So I like to go to the head of the text that I'm going to erase, and I just hold down delete and let all that stuff delete. I think it's because backspace at some point started to become, if you hold backspace down, it starts doing this word jump, and it becomes too easy to wipe out huge lines of text. Whereas with the delete key, it's always been just a single space, and you can hold it down for a while. I think that's my reasoning, but where the power button is on this laptop means, as I've tried to edit, I've turned the power off multiple times. But other than that, this is an absolutely perfectly suited tool for the job that I have, which is writing. Yesterday I did end up writing. I ended up starting my book. I got 2,279 words done by the end of the day, and that was broken up probably 2 or 3 writing sessions. I have not started today. I hoped to get up and write this morning, but I didn't get to because I had a crushing headache. So tonight's going to be, today's writing will be done tonight. We're going to do some puzzling, and then I'm just going to get to it and try to knock out another 12 to 1,500 words. The average that you need to maintain for the month is 1,700 words a day to be able to hit that 50,000 goal. I'm actually targeting a little bit of a higher goal because it's a speculative fiction fantasy story, so I need a little bit more room to breathe with details. Whether I can pull it off or not, we'll see. So I need to be able to maintain a larger goal for myself than 1,700 words. But thanks to an amazing girlfriend, I have the tool that I need to be able to take this challenge seriously, and I'm hoping that by embracing National Novel Writing Month and actually going for it and posting daily updates and sticking to it for an entire 30 days, that'll help me build the habit that I would like to have for continuing to write. Because ultimately, I've always loved writing and I love telling stories. If I could, do that, that'd be awesome. So we'll see. Yeah. If you're participating in National Novel Writing Month, let me know in the comments below. We can be buddies and keep each other accountable. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I really appreciate you. And I will see you again tomorrow. Today's word you should know to sound smart is deflation. It is a noun meaning a weakened economy in which prices fall because of a decline in consumer spending. We are pleased to learn that deflation has not harmed sales at Wimpy's on 5th Avenue, our favorite purveyor of watches. Deflation. D-E-F-L-A-T-I-O-N.